What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I kind of want to talk to you about what I want to do with this channel. I mean, I'm just a starting channel, and so I want you all to see and find out what I am planning with this channel. So basically, first and foremost, I want this channel to be very open. And when I say that, what I mean with that is I want this to be a very interactive channel where I really interact with my viewers. Once I get like a bunch of viewers, I'm planning on getting like doing live streams with gaming, playing with my viewers, discussing stuff with my viewers, and all that kind of stuff. I would really enjoy that kind of thing. I mean, and I think that the people, the viewers are also really gonna enjoy that, to be honest. But that's just out the way. That's period. What I wanna say about that one. But actually, the reason for this video is I wanna really, or what I wanna do with this channel is I really wanna support the indie developers for indie games, independent games, because you see, let's face it, the big companies, the AAA game developers like Electronic Arts and Ubisoft, and those games like that. A lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are getting really absolute fucking shitty. Like, honestly, the mindset used to be when they were making games like, how can we make an awesome game? How can we make the dopest game we can think of in and show them how awesome our engine can work when we do this, and let's have some awesome sound actors and do this and all that kind of stuff, like like Half-Life. For instance, Half-Life is personally one of my favorite games. It was just so great, and it was so amazing how far it was for its technology with the whole ragdoll physics and all that kind of stuff, and the gravity gun, and I'm sure you know about Half-Life, but these days it's just not that anymore. And basically the mindset, in my opinion, how it has gotten is the big companies, they think like they have a big name, so they can basically release anything, so they and sell good, so they think, how can we take give as little as much effort into making a game and releasing it for full game price, and then how can we make the buyer spend even more money on this game. That's how you got the whole thing with the like the packages, how you can have in-game money, or how you can get prizes and stuff like that. The biggest one, obviously, is now with the Battlefront 2 whole thing from Electronic Arts, how you need to spend a ridiculous amount of either time or money to get something that should already be in the game in the first place. Considering you paid $60 for a Star Wars game, you are kind of expecting that you are able to play Darth Vader without having to spend thousands of hours in game or a whole bunch of money, So I'm really glad that it really got more attention. So maybe they're starting to get a little bit more normal. But I think that independent developers, they really have to I think they're the biggest one that has to show everybody, the whole gaming community now, that there's still good people there that can make good games. You know what I mean? Like, independent developers, they still have to prove themselves. Like, even if they have the idea of ever becoming absolute shit, they still have to prove themselves before they can actually do that. So they have to get good games out there. So it's really the independent developers that can show everybody that there's still people there that really can give all they can think of in a game, and put their heart in there and just go all the way and make that game theirs and just make it epic. Get something that I really don't like about some games is how they put very little effort into the sound or into actually the voices and stuff, that it just sounds so bad. You just can't get into the game just because the voice acting is so bad, or the sounds of the guns are absolute fucking shit. So, that's what I want to do on this channel, is really reach out to those independent developers that are working crazy hard to get what they deserve, to get the game that they always dreamed of making. You know, that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna do in this channel. I'm gonna talk about independent developers. I'm gonna talk about, like, I'm gonna, when they release a new game or they announce a new game, I like to try out that game and just really go in there with my mind set to zero and just see how good it is. Not kind of comparing it to anything else, just see how the game is. I will also, in those videos, I want to talk about the developers. I will talk about the game. I will talk about previous games they did, about, you know, just the whole everything about that independent developer, just so I can, like, reach out to them and I can give them the support they deserve. And, you know, once I get a whole bunch of viewers with some luck and some hard dedicated work, and I get the viewers and I get the subscribers, I can actually get those independent developers to maybe become more popular, that more people will know about them, and that people will try to reach out to me so that I can review their game. And, you know, that would just be so awesome. That is kind of what I really want on this channel. That is what I'm going for. That is my goal. My goal is on this channel is to get the independent developers to get the cheer that they deserve, to get the knowledge that they deserve. No, not the knowledge, to become more popular around the gaming community, because it's really the independent developers that are supposed to get us where we're capable of getting. I mean, they may not have the money for it, but that, you know, that's why you get the Kickstarters and stuff like that, because we as the gaming community all need to stick together to try and get those games out there that we want. Not the games that we want, but they're just getting shitty ass executed by big ass companies that only think about money. I mean, you know, in a way I get it, because it's a business, and because it's a business needs to make money. And, you know, one of the reasons to get time is money. So that's one of the reasons why games get rushed. Time is money, and you need to get a game out there as soon as possible, get some good ass money before the end of the quarter, so you can have those little charts going up, and get your stock up, and get a whole bunch of money. But that is not what gaming is about. So that's why I really want to go for the independent developers. What you've been seeing the whole time when I've been talking through this is a trucking game, obviously. As you could have probably already seen, I'm driving a truck, and I am here with my, you know, driving with my steering wheel. This is actually voiceover, so this isn't live, because I try doing live, but I am really bad at driving and talking at the same time. It would just get really boring and really really weird. I'm gonna try it in the future. I'm gonna try that, but, you know, I slapped the GoPro on my head. I got my G920 Logitech racing wheel and pedals, and my, you know, stick shift and stuff like that. And I'm actually sitting in front of my computer right now, so that's the sound that you're hearing. I was just changing the shifter. Anyway, this is actually the first game I want to talk about. The game is called Euro Truck Simulator 2. It is it's released and developed by a company called let me see, I forgot for a second. It's SCS Software. It is still an independent company, even though this is a pretty popular game. But I was decided, you know, my first game that I'm gonna do is a game that I really love, and I love this game. I absolutely love it. I have hundreds of hours in it. Anyway, this company, SCS Software, it is founded in 1997. They started in 1997. Their first game got released in 2001. So that is, what is it, like 17 years ago. It was a game called Hunting Unlimited. I'll try to put in some pictures in it and maybe show you a quick video of it. It is old. It is an old game. It's awesome though. They are located in the Czech Republic. The CEO of the company, he is named, I hope I pronounce this right, he is named Pavel Sebor, and as of 2016 they actually have 80 people working for the company, so it's getting a pretty big company, but it's still an independent company, man. Their games, they released American Truck Simulator not a while ago. I'm not sure how that goes. It is pretty similar to Euro Truck Simulator. Basically, this game, it is what it is. It is the title already says it. It is a game where you drive a truck, through Europe. But the awesome thing about this game, first of all, let me go back just a second because I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This company, the SES Software, you probably know them from the older trucker games called 18 Wheels of Steel. You know, you got a whole bunch of games of 18 Wheels of Steel. I used to play it when I was a little kid. It was awesome. It was an awesome game. Anyway, the first Euro Truck Simulator got released in 2008. Pretty cool. They got widely popular around the globe, even not just in Europe. It got a real popular game. So then in 2012, October of 2012, they released Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that still has a really large community, mainly because they released a multiplayer. Well, not the company, but a few modders of the game. They made a multiplayer mod for this, so you could play multiplayer. And actually yesterday, well, now yesterday, maybe not when the video is being uploaded, but yesterday, January 21st, they hit the 2 million mark of 2 million members of their website. It was amazing. So a lot of people play that. The whole mod community of this game is awesome, and that's really also what keeping this game up, but also the constant work of SES Software. They are working on this game the whole time, and that is what is so awesome about independent developers. They keep updating their game, which is just amazing. They release the most awesome DLCs you can think of. Just like I think it was like 2 months ago, they released this DLC where you are driving special transport and you're actually being like guided by these vans that are like of special transport. So they will make sure that you can just keep on going when you get to an intersection. They will make sure that all the traffic flow is going so that you can just drive through, and it is awesome. It is awesome. But anyway, the game is pretty much like the title says. You drive a truck around Europe, hauling the fuck out of whatever you can, and you start with this tiny ass garage, and you don't even have a truck yet your own, so you have to work for companies for a little while until you get money so you can buy your first crappy ass truck, or you can get a loan because you want, you know, that sweet Scania, and you don't feel like grinding for hours upon hours. So you know, you get a loan and you can buy a kick-ass truck and you have your first own truck. And what is also awesome about this game, it is not just driving a truck, man. It is also getting the financial business of it all, because you're running a truck company, so you can hire workers that will work for you. You can buy more trucks and you can hire a worker. Some of them drive good, some of them drive bad. Others will crash your truck that you bought for them, so you have to pay for those damage. And it is just awesome. It is actually really really great how that all works, because you get money from that and you have to spend money for that, and you have to drive your own truck all still, and you got a pretty wide customization system in the game. Like, you can change the tires, you have a whole bunch of different engines in different trucks, or different steering wheel, different interior. You got DLCs that add more interior, and it is just awesome. They release just really good mods and DLCs as well. It is great. This game has actually won some awards. This game won the Simulation Game of the Year 2012 award, and it is also a well-deserved winner of the Sit Back and Relax Steam Award of 2016, because that is what this game does really great. You know, sometimes I got 2 monitors set up, and sometimes I just on my left monitor I have a movie on, or some Netflix, or some YouTube people that I watch, and then on the right, on my main screen, I just play this game, sit back, get my steering wheel, and just relax and drive around for hours upon hours, and it doesn't get boring. And it has a Steam rating of 95% positive, which is well deserved, because it is just an awesome game, especially if you think what you get for your money. Because I think it's just normally $20, and right now it's actually 75% off on Steam, so it's just $5. And trust me, you will get those 5 hours done in your first play. I remember when I first got this game, I didn't stop playing for I instantly played like 12 fucking hours. It was amazing. I loved it so much. It is just an awesome game, really. I definitely recommend this. I think I've got like 300 hours in this game, and I'm not planning on stopping playing it. It is just such a relaxation game, man. You just slap on some music and get in a car, get in your truck and drive around. It is just awesome. Um, anyway, that is really all that I can say about this game right now. Um, so you know, you get a little bit of backstory of the SES software and where it's located and stuff like that. And you know, I talked a little bit about the game, and I'm gonna show you some more of the game where I'm just gonna drive and just gonna shut up for a minute. I mean, I'm gonna talk through it maybe because I still have my microphone on, but like I said earlier, I'm really bad at talking and driving at the same time, so I'm not sure how that's gonna be. And I also want you to just enjoy the game, just enjoy watching the game for a little bit. Just gonna finish up my my delivery I'm doing right now. Anyway, tell me what you think about this whole idea I have with supporting the indie developers, because I really think that is just amazing to do because they really deserve it, and I haven't seen it a lot around YouTube, so I think it's kind of an original idea as well. So I hope you really like this idea because I'm gonna do it a lot. This is basically what I want to steer to with my YouTube channel, to really support those, you know, those indie developers. I'm gonna try to reach out to them, send them emails, see if they want, like, you know, other companies. I already got a few companies in mind that I want to reach out to, ask if they want to do an interview with me, ask some questions about the game. Once I get some viewers and some, you know, some comments, please leave in the comments some questions or some suggestions of games that you really want me to do. And even if you are making indie games and you really want someone to, you know, support, and you want to get someone out there that posting videos of it, just reach out to me, man, because I will definitely talk a little bit about it, even if it's the crappiest game you can think of. I will take my time and I will get that for you, and I will make sure that you will like that, or you know, that the viewers like that. Anyway, just tell me what you know about this. I already know for the next episode I'm gonna talk about a game that is by a indie developer that 2 years ago wasn't even into making a game at all, and now is one of the most popular games in the freaking world. It is PlayerUnknown Battleground, or better known as PUBG, or Plunkbad, or whatever. But I'm gonna do that one in the next episode of this yet to still be called show. So be sure to check out when I upload that video. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, for now I'm gonna shut myself up, and I'm gonna I'm gonna make you enjoy watching this the rest of my trucking video, and I will catch you next time. You have a good one. Bye bye.